On my community tab, I shared that this young lady was missing the other day, and unfortunately, she has been found. Andrea Lloyd and her boyfriend has confessed to the murder of Andrea Lloyd. As a male content creator that covers a lot of topics around relationships, I feel it's very important for me to discuss things when it comes to domestic violence and the ramifications that come with that. And being a black male content creator, it's even more important that I do address it. It wouldn't be right for me to just leave this out, because we never know what someone may be going through that's looking at me, staring at me in the screen right now. So it's my duty to make sure we cover these situations and shun the behavior and try to avoid these things ever happening. I can never tell my brothers too many times to just walk away. I can never tell y'all too many times to just walk away. Spare that woman's life, spare your life, spare children's life that are involved, spare the family that hurt, that pain, because you never know where one swing, one push, one grab could lead you. Just walk away. It doesn't matter what she did to you. It doesn't matter what you did to her. When it gets to a certain point, you can't control yourself. Walk away, please, because you never know where it may get to. If you are a person that's a selfish thinker, you think that you're always right or whatever that. If you think that way, if you really want to be that hard-headed and think that you're always right about everything, then think as far as self-preservation. But just please, just walk away. I'm in Miami, so this is close to home. What happened in the situation is he was cheating. She threatened to leave him, and he got upset and threatened to kill her. The night of their argument, she posted this on her Facebook page. She reposted this post about narcissistic manipulators. On his Facebook account, this person right here posted, there's nothing worse than arguing with a fucking Capricorn, bro. And he posted that as well in the middle of the morning, 6:19 a.m. Now, she went missing hours before this. At 12:30 a.m., he went to her job. She worked as a caretaker. Started beating her at her job, dragged her out of there, put her in a car, and took her to who knows. Yesterday, unfortunately, they found her body in a canal, as well as the car. And today, he confessed to the murder. Just a quick interruption. I spoke to my mother, and she wanted to advise men or women, if you're going to leave a domestic situation, a domestic violence situation, leave the home, leave their relationship when they are not around. Don't tell them that you're going to leave. You don't need an excuse to leave a toxic situation. If that person is violent, take it very seriously. Make sure it's a safe exit. Make sure your family is involved. Make sure you're protected. Never underestimate anyone, especially when it has to do with a domestic violence situation.
Police arrested the boyfriend of a missing pregnant mother in Miami and charged him with murder. The arrest of 39-year-old Xavier Johnson came after authorities discovered human remains in the search for 27-year-old Andrea Lloyd, and Johnson confessed to killing her. Police believe Johnson came to a home on Tuesday where Lloyd worked as a caretaker. He started to beat her and dragged her to a car. Yesterday afternoon, police received a tip about Johnson being in a wooded area where police then found a car and human remains. The official confirmation of the identity will come from the medical examiner. Johnson and Lloyd had 2 children together. Lloyd was 6 weeks pregnant with her 3rd child.
Well, based on that story, it's not clear whether or not the car was in the canal or not, but they said the wooded areas where they found the car, and that's where the remains were, in that area. Now, this is sad as hell. This is sad as hell. You can't state that enough. We all know this is sad as hell. What pisses me off is that I was getting ready to edit another video addressing domestic violence. And I'm going to attach that towards this video right here, because I have to drop the message into my brothers. And it may not be you, but it may be your brother, your homie that you may need to talk to get the message across. But this is 2 lives lost. These are children that lost their parents. She was pregnant as well. These are families lost, losing these people. It's just a whole ball of chaos. Rest in peace to Andrea Lloyd. Right now I don't have too much more to add to the situation, but rest in peace to Andrea Lloyd. I'm going to transition to the second part of this video right here. This relationship went from this to this. Let's watch this. We're going to cut the music down. Happy birthday, Jordan. Boot up, Happy birthday, Jordan. You changed my life in so many ways. I would never regret meeting you. Okay. You're talented and smart. You never cease to show me what you're capable of. Okay. All right. But 11/24/2021, you changed my life forever. And a day before your birthday. This was recently. I have several fractures in my face and my hand. Damn. I have to receive face reconstructive surgery. I pray you never do this to another woman. I pray you never do this to another woman. Wow. I'm just happy, you know, this recently happened like 2 weeks ago, and she's leaving a relationship immediately. Hope she never goes back to that situation, and she's gone. She's going to the police, it looks like. I don't know. She went to get surgery and all that stuff. I don't know, but she's declaring the situation being for what it is, and it's fucked up. I don't want nobody in the comment section saying we don't know what he did, what she did to make him do that. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Under those circumstances, so you beat a woman like that, put your hands on a woman like that. That's what we're allegedly. I'm gonna just say allegedly. Allegedly, put your hands on a woman like that. We see that what he's doing, but that's for legal situations. But it's nothing you should allow a woman to evoke that emotion, and it's nothing she could do to make you lose your cool as a man, to make you touch her that way. It's nothing she could do, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit. If you think that's okay, Nah, bro. You gotta find some help. You need some help. It's nothing that they could do. Oh, unless we want to think on some extreme shit, as far as like she got a gun to your face, a knife to your neck, or trying to take you up out this world on some extreme shit, really overpowering you, beating your ass. And I highly doubt this is the situation right here. I highly doubt it. Since we got to be some type of, like, you know, politically correctness. That's the only type of situation I could see it going to that. But nah, I doubt that. Oh, that's crazy, bro. When the situation happened when that football player that was beating on that white lady, and it was a crazy video. I posted it on my story. I can't think of his name right now, but I'll probably put his picture up there in the edit. But I saw a post with some black women discussing it, and it pissed me off because they were saying that, you know, now white women understand what we go through as far as domestic violence and stuff like that. And, you know, that pissed me off because I'm like, man, what the fuck y'all talking about? Like, stop making it seem like all black men do this and this. Like, I don't know what the hell you talking about. But, you know, what I wanted to do after seeing that, like, let me go and look up these numbers when it comes to domestic violence rates. Let me go look and see. And unfortunately, the number one men when it came to domestic violence were black men. But the number one in domestic violence, the number one relationships with domestic violence were between lesbian couples, black lesbian couples. So in our community, we have a real strong issue when it comes to domestic violence. In some that article attributed to frustrations from situations and circumstances. We have to figure out a way to cope with these things. So we got to try our best to heal ourselves while we are trying to make up ground as a community as a whole, because there's so many different things that we're still going through. We're still faced with issues, and we're still holding ourselves back. So if it comes to trying our best to Get therapy. I know I need to go to therapy myself, but we have to figure out if it's more of on a bigger level when it comes to dealing with anger. Figure out why, man. Figure out why you lose control. Figure out why a conversation isn't enough to get your point across. Figure out why you want to resort to certain things and how to compress those emotions, how to control those emotions. We got to figure this out. It's a problem amongst us. You know, some people say that some white women do not report as much domestic violence on their men because, you know, they're scared. But that's not our problem. Our problem is we gotta figure this thing out. And listen, once again, when I seen those stats, I was upset that black men led in domestic violence rates. I was upset with that. For teams to win or for teams to grow and get better, you gotta acknowledge issues and you can't lie about them. But this is a problem that's there, and we gotta continue making more of an emphasis to everybody keeping them damn hands to themselves. Lesbian couples as well. Keep y'all damn hands to yourself. Have the conversations. Have the conversations. Have the conversations. It's all gonna come down to a conversation anyway. You feel me? Go play 2K or some shit. I don't know. Go play some goddamn Mortal Kombat. Settle that shit over that or something. I don't fucking know. Goddamn. Play rock, paper, scissors or something. But don't smash hands, rock, paper, scissors. I don't fucking know. Just don't keep your damn hands to your damn self. This shit's sad, man. I'm sorry for this young lady that went through that, dog. Hope she finds healing physically and mentally. Hope homie finds healing mentally as well, so he don't do that to another woman as well. None of that stupid shit in the comment sections. I'll get y'all ass the fuck up out of here, man. Unsubscribe if you feel some type of way about that. But we gotta grow the fuck up, man. And accept accountability for our brothers. And when it comes to knowing, we gotta check that shit. Alright? I'm gonna sign out, man. It's your boy Stacie, and I fuck with you. Why? Because you fucks with me. Hey, I'm out.